What's up, guys? It's Aaron, the trucking guy here, man. Why do you need... Sorry, I might have a little bit of a wind noise there with the AC, but anyway, why do you need a mentor like me? Let me tell you right now. I just got off a consulting call. Great guy, man. Out of Florida. He's got a little 5-truck company. I say little, it's not little. That's a nice achievement, man. But anyway, he's got a 5-truck company, and he's making all the same mistakes that everybody makes when they call me, man. The safety score is out of whack. They're paying too much for insurance. They don't have the documentation right. They don't have a safety program put together. They don't have a contract in place. Their ELDs are not, all the same company. They're all different brands, and they're letting the drivers bring them, owner operators bring them, whatever. They're just paying too much, man. You don't have profit margins. You're not measuring it, so you can't manage it. If you don't know how much you're making, you can't measure it, right? Or you can't manage it. You need to know how much you're making. You need to know why you're doing this. Why did you get into business? Okay. Everybody gets into business to make a profit, to make money, to support your kids, to do nice things, to grow a brand, to grow a legacy. Everybody talks about, generational wealth, all this bullshit, right? You always hear about it. I'm building this for generational wealth. Here's the deal. You're not going to have a fucking business if you go out of business in the first year. Okay. If you rack your safety score up because you allow your drivers to go out on the road and you don't educate them, you set them up for failure and you screwed it up, not them. It's not even their fault, because you have to set them up, train them, give them the tools and the skills necessary to complete a level 1 inspection or pass it and do it adequately, so that you can be successful, so that they can be successful, and you can be successful as a whole and not mess up the safety score. If you don't even know how to spread it out over, the right amount of miles, the right amount of trucks, the right amount of drivers, manage it. If you don't know how to put together a binder properly to put in that truck, if you don't know how to set that truck up to pass an inspection, you're not going to succeed. You're going to fail. And the number one thing I tell all of my mentees, all of my clients, is that if I ask you, if you were to join my mentorship program, and I ask you, I say, hey, and you want to get serious and become a mentee of mine and get close to my circle and pay the money, one of the first things I'm going to ask you, what did you make? What did you make last week? What did you make over 4 weeks? Okay. If you can't tell me, well, last week we did 5,000. This week, we did 3,000, 7,000, 8,000. And off of that, I made this much and I had this much expenses and I made $3,472.82. If you can't tell me to the penny, then you will fail. Okay, that's the problem with every business in America. I don't care if you're a plumber, a pilot, selling boats, driving boats, floating boats, taking people out fishing, whatever you're doing, driving trucks, moving trucks, selling loads, being a broker. If you can't tell me what you're making in revenue, what your expenses are, and what your fixed and variable expenses are, and what your profit is, you're never going to be successful. Because guys, you can make $1 million. Everybody thinks that's the hard part, to go out and make $1 million. It's actually not that hard. Okay, especially in the trucking industry, to profit $1 million. Because if you go make $1 million in revenue, but you spend $999,000 to make it, and you only made $1,000, that's not impressive. Okay, you could have done better staying your ass at Walmart or the Dollar General or this corner store, 7-Eleven. Okay, you'd have made at least 30 grand a year or some shit. You know what I mean? With a lot less stress and a lot less liability. Because there's no games out here, guys. You can go to prison in the snap of a finger and be at home in bed asleep, and some driver crashes into somebody and kills a bunch of people. Right? It happens every day, man, that drivers are prosecuted. And if they find that the owner was negligent or prosecuted or set this guy up for failure or put him on the road knowing that he was in this condition and allowed him to operate that commercial motor vehicle in a negligent way, guess what? You're responsible, man. And I work my ass off to make sure that we don't have those kind of things happen. And it could even happen to me. Okay. So how do you protect yourself? How do you do it right? Well, you got to get around people who know what the hell they're doing. I'm constantly paying for mentorship with people that are doing things better than me. I'm constantly going around people who are doing better, the bigger and better things. Why? Because I want to learn how they're doing it or the things that they're doing wrong so I can avoid those pitfalls and mistakes, right? So you have to do the same thing. And what does that start? Book my program. Go to consultthetruckingguy.com and book my custom consulting program, my master class, or just a call. One phone call could change your whole business. I know this because I almost went bankrupt doing this shit, man. The wrong way, twice in the beginning before I realized, I almost lost everything before I realized how to do it the right way and how to actually build a brand and a business. And now we're pushing almost 60 trucks today. So, we're going to continually grow. Hopefully this year be at 100 is my goal. And we'll see how it goes, man. But if you want to get around the right people and have things happen, and you have to get with people who know what they're doing. That's the beginning stages. If you don't know what you don't know, how the hell you not know what you don't know, right? So you got to get with people. And I don't know everything, but I do know quite a bit, guys, that I can help a lot of you, because everybody calls me with the same problems. My insurance is too much. I'm about to go out of business. And call me before it gets too late, guys. People call me all the time. Oh, man, I got to make my insurance payment by tomorrow. What do I do? Well, why the hell did you waste the money on a phone call with me? You're going out of business, bud. If you can't figure that shit out in 20, you're going to have to figure that shit out and succeed, and then call me, and then I can help you fix it from there. But call me before it gets to the day before you're about to go out of business. You know what I mean? Call me when I can fix it in a month before you screw it all up, Call me before your safety score gets above 22%. Go to your FMCSA/snapshot, the same thing that I do when I get you on the phone, and look at what your safety score is. Look at how many trucks you have listed and how many trucks you really have. You know what I mean? And if you don't know those things, and if you can't do those things, you're going to fail. It's like an 89% failure rate in the first year. It drops to a whopping 78 in the second year. So how are you going to be in the 11% of success, or the 78% of trucking wannabes who come in the game and go right out the fucking door? It's like a revolving door. I hear people come in and go out, come in and go out, come in and go out. It's not impressive. I've been here almost 7 years now, guys. So I consider myself a little bit of a veteran. I'm not a huge guy that's been in it 20 years, but almost 7 years is a long damn time to be in an industry succeeding with such a high failure rate. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to drag this video out, but you need a mentor. You need mentorship. Go to consultthetruckingguy.com. I'm trying to help you guys. I want to help you guys. I'm here for you. My programs are so undervalued, it's not even funny. With the custom consulting program, it's $599. Guys are charging $3,000 or $4,000, $5,000, and they're not giving you an eighth of the value that I'm giving you. I have people call me all the time, and they've taken every course that you can see, all the ones that you see, the ads on Instagram and Facebook and Google and YouTube. Book my course today. Learn how to dispatch. Learn how to do this bullshit, right? For all these prices. Mine's $599. You get the entire document lease agreement for owner-operators, 45 pages long, prepared by a lawyer. You get lease-on procedures, termination procedures, disciplinary action forms, CDL study guide, and the list goes on. As well as you get 4 calls with me on top of it over 30 days, however you want to spread them out, to ask me the questions. And you get free unlimited text messages with me, my direct number, in the middle if you have questions, right? The value is unmatchable. Nobody in the marketplace is doing that right now. Not one single person. Okay. So you find somebody that can give you that much value for $599, who's going to put you on the path for success and push you to that 11% for $599. Come on, man. You couldn't go have the damn lease agreement, put together by a lawyer for $599. That shit would probably cost $2,000 or $3,000. By itself. As I'm getting blown up, man. I'm trying to do this live. I've had 47 text messages and phone calls in 7 minutes. You know what I mean? Just dealing with this stuff on this level, guys, until you get to this level, you don't know what it's like. Until you add this many trucks, until you deal with insurance, until you shop insurance, until you open up companies, until you actually have that many trucks, until you have accidents, until you have cargo claims, until you have all these things, DOT inspections, failed hazmat inspection, until you do wide loads and book wide loads day in and day out, you don't know shit about it. And you're this far away from being profitable. Okay? One phone call, and you're going to be so blown away. That's what all my consulting clients say. I've never had somebody call me or book a program and say, man, this is bullshit. I got ripped off. Not one time. Okay? Every single time they're blown away. They're like, holy shit, man, the amount of value you give for $99 is unbelievable. The amount of value you give for $599 is unbelievable. You know what I mean? We talk about marketing. We talk about accounting. We talk about how to get owner-operators, where they're at, why, who to market to, how to get your ad into the marketplace, safety, compliance, the list goes on. You know what I mean? And, I have some great people in my corner that I pull information from, and I can get on the phone and call. That'll pick up my call. They're not going to pick up your call. You know what I mean? There's levels to this stuff, man. You can't get access to certain insurance companies or certain people without having a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of trucks. I'm sure once I get to 100, 150, 200, 300, Mr. JB Hunt himself can pick up the phone and call somebody and get way better information than I can, right? And the decision today to change things for the better. I'm going to continue to have testimonials here on companies that I've worked with, mentees that I've had, consulting clients that I've had, that we've went from 0 to 5 trucks, 0 to 10, 0 to 15, 0 to 20 in 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever, that we've been working with, to just prove to you guys that you've got to get with somebody, and that I'm the best bet on YouTube, and I'm the best bet value in the game. Nobody else is doing it. And we're going to continue to get bigger. And I'm going to continue to show you guys the road, the path, the journey. And we're going to blow it up, man. I might go for, after 100, I've said 100 and I was done. I might go for 1,000. Who the hell knows? I like to challenge myself, but we might be big. Right now I want to do 100 units and just kind of chill on that and enjoy life, and spend time with my family, and help people. I want to continue to help people. Maybe take a seminar on the road and have you guys come out to some stuff and get some in-person training that's real, that actually is tangible, that matters, that's going to help you. Now, all these guys on here, man, there's so many of them that I swear some of them call me and then use my content and sell it to you guys, and it's bullshit. It's stuff that I've invented myself, ideas and methods. But there's a lot of copycats on there, and you can tell a fake a mile away, man. Go look up their trucking company. Go look up their MC number. Go to whatever the name of their company is or their MC number is. Look it on the side of their truck if you see their truck or whatever. Company snapshot. Look them up, and you can see how many trucks they've had, how many inspections they have, what's their out of service ratio, how many drivers they have, how many, everything right there about them. So you can't hide it. It's public record. You can go get it. So you guys can feel free to go look my shit up. Money Penny Trucking. We got multiple trucks, and we have, I'm in business with multiple different things, and not even in just one industry, guys. I'm doing real estate. I'm doing a lot of other things too. But this is where I can help you because this is what I know. This is my bread and butter. So this is a trucking guy out, man. Go to www.consultthetruckingguy.com. Book a call with me today. Book my custom consulting program to grow your business if you really want to get serious about it. Go to Instagram and follow me at The Real Trucking Guy, Money Penny Trucking. Go to Facebook if you're on that platform, or TikTok or whatever. I'm on all of them. You can Google me, whatever the hell you want to do, man. But look it up. Do your research on who you get your information from, because some of it can be bullshit. Some of it can be serious, So look it up. Do your due diligence, but invest in yourself. Do it today. Go book the program, man. And, you're going to get the value out of it. And just like the guy I got off the phone with, I did 4 or 5 this morning, but the guy I got off the phone with just a little bit ago, and they're all the same problems. Everybody calls me with the same problems. Insurance is too expensive. They're not managing their numbers. They're growing it wrong. They don't have safety compliance, and their safety score is all out of whack, and they're panicking, and they don't know what to do. So if you jump into an industry head first, right off the diving board, and land on your face, and you didn't even try to educate yourself or train yourself or get some help, you're going to fail. This is a high failure rate industry. Don't be part of the 89%. Be part of the 11. Peace.